author and nutritionist Robert Ferguson. Please welcome Robert Ferguson.
All right, y'all, let's hear it for America's Fat Loss Coach, Robert Ferguson!
Hey, this is Robert Ferguson. Sorry, I do not have a live camera today. So whenever I don't, because I may be in a situation where I just don't have my camera, then I'll come to you like this. But we're going to have fun. This is going to be a really fun, interesting, I'm going to say intriguing conversation because we're talking about two ways of losing weight. Okay. And I want to preface it in a way that is going to blow your mind, right? Because you have arguments all the time. Is weight loss achieved better through nutrition, or is it achieved better through exercise? Is it exercise? Is it nutrition? Is it both? If you want to weigh in on that before I share some interesting information, please do so. I would love to see it in the comments. And if you're catching me live, wherever you're catching me, make sure you go over to our YouTube channel and click subscribe, hit that bell so that whenever we upload information, you know it's there. And then whenever you have the time at your convenience, you can listen in and take advantage of the information I believe can help you today and for the rest of your life. Now, before we go into this, I want to remind those of you we have a 8-week fat loss challenge that kicks off on Monday, April 3rd. Do not put off doing it because I watch so many people watch us do it. They keep saying, oh, I'm going to sign up for that. Hey, I'm going to do that. And then they don't do it. And next thing you know, they watch all these people get results and share their excitement. And they go, man, all right, the next time you guys do it, I'm going to do it. No, don't wait. Do it now. Because if you register today or tomorrow at the latest, what happens is, you'll see steps 1 through 4. Go through those steps. There's some things you can download, some information. There's this cool calendar for what we call our daily 10. And you can have it all set up so that you can maximize as we move into it on Monday. You will know exactly what to eat on Monday. You will know exactly how to move on Monday. You will be in a position where you can win. Okay. Now, I've shared it. I watch a lot of people talk about losing weight. And you see them a year later, 2 years later, and I'm not saying this to make anybody feel bad, but you hear people say it all the time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get in better shape. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get in better shape, and they never do it. Why is it that they never do it? Think about that. Why is it that maybe you are procrastinating? I don't know. I mean, this has been an ongoing thing that I've watched and experienced for years. People put off. It's procrastination, right? And then they go, well, I know what to do. I just do it whenever. Okay. And for those of you who maybe you're out of town, maybe you're traveling, maybe it's just not the right week for you, you can still sign up and then start the following Monday or the Monday after that. But get involved and begin living a diet-free life. Okay. And if you want to improve metabolic health, I'm talking cholesterol, triglycerides, blood pressure, all of that is part of what we do. You will learn the diet-free life methodology, which is evidence-based and clinically proven. It is a good thing to do. And even if you know it already, you want that built-in accountability. Okay. I'm not going to spend too much time going over this again and again and again. I'll probably share some stuff tomorrow, and then I will share some things maybe on Monday. But here are some things for those of you who have done the challenge before that's going to be different for this 8-week fat loss challenge. Number 1 is that you are going to have an opportunity for some weekly gatherings. So I'm going to invite people to do like a group session, which is just for the people who are participating in the challenge. That will be specifically for you. Okay. And some of you are thinking about becoming a diet-free life coach, right? Becoming a certified nutrition, health, and weight loss coach. This will be a good opportunity for you as well, because it's a baby step to learning the methodology and being informed so that you can rock and roll. Okay. Now let's have this fun conversation. Let's have a very fun conversation. All right. Before I do that, let me just give a shout out. In the house, we got Susie, Coach Susie Lopez. Susie started out as a client back in the day. Now she's a coach helping other people, and her heart is in it, and she is making a difference in the lives of so many people. And Susie's so into it that she's going to be at our retreat coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. in a beautiful little city called Darlington, Wisconsin. And I'll be doing a seminar there for the general public as well. And the coaches are going to be helping me out. It's going to be fun. So good to see you, Susie. And then my buddy, the one and only Claudia. Good to have you here, Claudia. Good to see your face. And so, yeah, let's catch up. I can't wait to talk to you. Okay. Now, this is going to be an interesting conversation. Okay, so follow me. Which one do you think, for those of you who are catching me, which one do you think is proven for weight loss? Exercise or nutrition? Nutrition or exercise? Now, before I give you some really cool examples, let me tell you right up front. Scientifically, we know 1,000% you can lose weight without exercising. But you don't see people losing weight exercising without getting their nutrition in order. Yep, you heard me right. Are they both important? Yes, they are. I look at nutrition as king because you can lose weight. I help people in wheelchairs, people who can't exercise. We get them losing weight all the time. Nutrition is their friend. Nutrition is your friend. Even if you do the 8-week fat loss challenge, you don't have to participate in the fitness side of it. Now, am I going to recommend the fitness? Yes, because it helps you look and feel better. It helps with metabolic health. It helps with mental health. When you get the ball rolling with your fitness, you rock and roll. Now, I was talking to one of my clients this morning, and here's something that I know for a fact. Okay, there's a little competition. This is really interesting. If you take a person who joins Weight Watchers, and I'm emphasizing Weight Watchers to make a point, on average, you're going to spend about $40 a month. Okay, $40 a month, you're doing Weight Watchers. Then you have another friend, right, that decides, no, I'm not going to do Weight Watchers. I'm going to hire a personal trainer. So let's say on average, they're going to spend $400 a month, right? Maybe work out with their trainer twice a week. Who's going to lose weight? Who do you think is going to, before I give you the answer, who's going to lose weight? Anybody can answer this. The person who is spending $40 a month with nutrition, or the person spending $400 with a personal trainer. Now, that could be 2 times a week working with their trainer. It could be more than that. And I can also tell you this. When people join a gym, and I've consulted World's Gym, I've consulted the largest co-ed gym in the world, Gold's, and I've consulted a whole bunch of small gyms. I know for a fact that 99% of the people who join the gym with the goal of losing weight. And guess what? Almost 99% of the people who join the gym to lose weight do not lose weight. Think about yourself. Think about friends you know. Think about people you see come to the gym. New people sign up. They look the exact same 6 months later. They look the exact same a year later. Now, I think it's good they're getting that metabolic and mental health, right? They're getting that cardio. They're hitting the weights. They're becoming stronger. Amen. I'm all about it. But they don't lose weight. They don't. Now, there may be a personal trainer hearing this. Hey, make a comment. I'm all about personal trainers. I work with personal trainers. I've been a personal trainer. I'm a former Marine, former pro athlete. I get it. But I'm telling you the facts. And a lot of you guys are out there working out, putting in the energy, putting in the time, but you don't got the nutrition right. You don't. And then you don't know who to believe. I mean, I'm meeting people consuming way too much protein. I'm watching people like jump to keto, back off of keto. I'm just going to count. They're all over the place. When we're presenting an evidence-based, clinically proven way of eating, where you're not avoiding carbs, you're not missing out on food groups, you're eating regular everyday food, real food, and getting rid of excess body fat. And as a result, you're creating habits that last. Well, the answer is Weight Watchers. 100%. People, think about it. Think about people that you know. And if you don't believe me, when I was having a great call with my client this morning, it was fun. We had a good time. And she started kind of thinking back and going, you're right. And it's when she had bought one of my infomercial product that gave her like some guidance on nutrition. And then she was working with the trainer and she started taking classes. She started losing weight. And then when she was just doing the nutrition, she was losing weight. Now, do you feel better when you exercise? Absolutely, you feel better. Come on. But the reality is, if you don't have your nutrition in check, you can work out and put in all kind of energy. It ain't gonna happen. And somebody can come on here right now and say, Robert, nope, that's not true, because I just joined the gym and I've lost all. Okay, maybe you have. I've seen people lose weight just joining a gym. I have seen it. And a year later, I see that weight come right back on them. So here, my point is, you want to be mindful when it comes to nutrition. You can't out exercise poor nutrition. You just can't. When you put all the energy into exercise and you don't get the nutrition under control, then you start playing mental games with yourself. Tell me if you believe this or if this happened to you. That is, yeah, you know, my nutrition, I kind of overindulge. So I'm gonna work out twice tomorrow. Ever heard that? You know, I'm gonna put in, like, I'm gonna work out longer. Think about those people. They are chasing the effect instead of reversing the cause. They're chasing the effect instead of reversing the cause. Nutrition is king. Nutrition is king. I'm gonna see if I can. There's a quote. Actually, my client shared this with me, Eldona, and thank you. It's a quote from the Bible, Apostle Paul, and he says in the New King James Version, and I love this. She shared this with me, and I was like, oh, I gotta own that one. For what I am doing, I do not understand. For what I will to do, that I do not practice, but what I hate that I do. Okay, let me say that one more time. For what I am doing, I do not understand. For what I will to do, you know, like will to do, that I do not practice. Okay, I want to do it, but I'm not putting it into practice. But what I hate, that I do. Oh, what that reminds me of is this. People, for the most part, know what to do. They're just not doing what they know. Amen. Can I get a clap? Can I get a clap? People know what to do, but they're not doing what they know. Why is that? Well, psychologically, we know a couple things are taking place when this happens. When you know what to do, like you may be going, you know what, I need to do that challenge. And then you don't do it. The gap gets bigger between knowing and doing, and you feel worse about yourself. This is all about self-esteem. Once you start doing what you know, you feel better from the inside out. Weight loss, I've been saying for years, is an inside job. Being healthier is an inside job. If you focus just on the fitness side, oftentimes that's more of an outside job. I'm working out because of how I want to look. See, I don't work out based on how I want to look. I work out because of how I want to feel. That doesn't mean I'm right and you're wrong. It's just I know how I feel when I work out. And so that's why I work out, because I know if I want to wear some skinny jeans, I just tighten up my nutrition, right? But I know the benefits of when it comes to, like, you know, being active. And I know that not everybody wants to be active at the same level. So all of this being said, okay, all of this is like, we're having church today. Can I get an amen over here? It's a challenge, but there's an old saying, a proverb in Ethiopia. And the proverb goes like this. When spider webs connect, right? So think of spider webs, and you have all these dots. When spider webs connect, they can tie up an elephant. See, when you have the dots and they have not come together, if you have the thoughts, okay, I know fitness is important, I know nutrition is important, I know mindset's important, but you're not connecting the dots. You're trying to win with one dot. You don't connect. You don't have the same strength. You don't have the same power. When spider webs unite, you can tie up an elephant. That's the word. That's the quote of today. When spider webs unite, you can tie up an elephant. And this is something that can relate to a whole bunch of things. So I would love to have you guys do the challenge. Anyone got a question for me about anything, even about fitness, nutrition, throw it my way. I would love to answer it. You know, sometimes I people catch the replay and then they'll have questions. I do go back and do my best to, like, see where some questions, came in, and then I'll answer. But sometimes I miss it. And even if it's a question, like let's say you're just listening, maybe you're washing dishes or in the car, or you saw a notification, you're like, okay, what is Robert talking about today? But if you notice, I don't get a whole bunch of pushback. And it's not that I'm Mr. Right all the time, because I'm not. I am a student of the game. But what I do share is stuff that's thought provoking, and I know that I'm going to share it in a way that I can back it up in case I get pushback. Nutrition is very important, and you can't out exercise poor nutrition. You just can't. You can't. I heard that years ago from Mac James, and I'll never forget. I loved it. Mac he's the man. He's a good dude. I had the most respect for him. He's a trainer out in the Maryland area. He knows his stuff really well. Really smart, innovative guy. We're still Facebook friends. I don't know if he'll catch this, but I always acknowledge him. Whenever I think about that, I always think of Mac, because that's the first time I ever heard it. I mean, I've heard it quite a few times from people around the country, actually outside of the world, in the world. But the first time I ever heard that was from Mac. Mac James is the man, and we used to do a lot of seminars together and these tours. But again, we have the 8-week fat loss challenge. It starts on Monday. If you have not signed up and you want to do it, do it. If you want to gain weight, you can actually gain weight with it, the right type of weight. So we have modifications on making it work for you. And then along the way, if you get in a place where it's like, you know what, I could benefit from having a coach, then if it's not with me, I have other coaches I can connect you with, and I will definitely do that. Okay. So all of that being said, I want you guys to have a wonderful weekend. I'll check in on Sunday, the day before the challenge kicks off, and then I'll check in again on Monday. But while I'm in a situation where I don't have access to a camera, or whenever that's the case, then I'll come to you like this. All right. So you guys have a good one. I'm Robert Ferguson. I share because I care. And if you want to learn more about Diet Free Life, you can go to dietfreelife.com. We have also made available a link where you can join the challenge. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday when we kick this baby off. But remember, get in sooner than later so you can go through steps 1 through 4. It won't take you long. Okay. 10, 15 minutes. And then you'll be able to print out and have everything that you need so that you can get the day started on the right foot come Monday. Okay. Make it a magical weekend, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.